I'm about to give you the best snipe filters for these new packs that have all these new dark matters that just came out, including Invincible, Ball, Kareem, and Giannis. Starting off with budget filters, we're going to give you an updated pink diamond filter from last week. I think the pink diamond filter is going to be around the same that it always is, but let's just double check that. So the cheapest pink diamond is for 3,200. This ball bond is at 3,000. That's going to get bought out. 3,250 is the cheapest pink diamond. So what you do, you're going to put your max buyout to, I would say, 2,700 or 26 or 2,700. Either one of those is going to work, and just continue to refresh like this. This is a budget filter, should be consistent, especially today. The next filter is going to be Galaxy Opal filter. Same thing, only you increase the max buyout to depending on what the cheapest opal is, and usually it's around 7k what you want to set the max buyout to, but I'm going to verify that for you right now. So the cheapest opal is 6,700 for Terrence Ross. In that case, you want to put your max buyout to, you could put it to, I would say, 5,800, and continue to refresh like this. Next filter is going to be dark matter filter. So this is a budget filter as well, because dark matters are buy nows and they're very cheap nowadays. The cheapest dark matter is Danny Granger. Let's round that down to 36,000. So what you want to do is you want to put your max buyout to 30,000. If it's 37,000 cheapest or 36,000 cheapest, put it to 30,000. And for all these budget filters, guys, always remember, if the prices of the cards start to drop on the filter that you're using, you want to lower the max buyout. But as of right now, 30,000 is good for dark matter filter, and you continue to refresh like this. Now, in all these three budget filters, you don't have to worry about like passing on certain players. You just buy anything that pops up. By the way, guys, 58% of you guys who watch the videos aren't subscribed. So if you're one of those people who are not subscribed, consider subscribing. You know, you don't want to miss out on all the future snipe filter videos I can make, and just the best videos for sniping in general that will help you out a ton. That's the reason why I have almost 6 million MT. And you know, you can always unsub at any time. All right, so we're gonna get into the crazy dark matter filters, like the ones that are gonna allow you to snipe big profit cards. Okay, my guess from these packs, I'm gonna say Michael Porter Jr. is not gonna be a buy now, and I think everyone else will be. It's hard to say. You know, obviously besides the invincible cards, I think Levine will be by now or close to it. Jeremy Lin 100%. I think Chris Webber will be. And yeah, then that's it for the dark matters. I think Michael Porter Jr. will be the only one who's not a buy now, but I could be wrong. So guys, do not snipe Zach LaVine, Michael Porter, Jeremy Lin, or Chris Webber until 3 p.m. Eastern and you get to see their prices, because you don't want to end up sniping one of them for 100k thinking you're gonna make profit, and then it doesn't happen. Like, it happens to people all the time where they make that mistake. Okay, so for the first filter you're gonna use is you're gonna go with color dark matter. You're gonna put team to bucks. You're gonna put minimum buyout to 100k. All right, and the reason you're doing this is because when you put the minimum buyout to 100k, you're filtering out all the cheaper cards. Now you see 3 Kareems up. These are not snipes, but the point is you can see the new Kareem on this filter, and you can also see the new Giannis on this filter, as well as the old Giannis on this filter. So those 3 cards you can see on this filter, and because there's 3 cards up, the snipe is going to pop up between the second and the third card, at least as of right now that I'm recording this, because it's, you know, it's two hours before the 4-hour mark, and then it's 18 hours, right? It's going to pop up at either 4 hours, or it'll pop up afterwards if somebody posts it for 24. The next filter you want to use is dark matter Lakers. Minimum bid 100k, minimum buyout 100k. Now you put the minimum bid in this case because if I take off the minimum bid from this on this team's filter, there's way too many cards to scroll past. You're gonna miss the snipe scrolling past all these cards, right? You have to scroll past way too many. But once I put the minimum bid to 100k, it eliminates some of those cards that you have to scroll past. So I only have to scroll past, I mean, let's not say only because it's still a lot, but 6 cards. You can get a snipe off a 6 scroll. I've seen it before, and maybe it's just a 6 scroll for the time being right now, and it won't stay like that forever. And you know, you can try again in a few hours, maybe take off the minimum bid and just have the minimum buyout there and see if it's like a less scroll. If it's more, you know, if it's still a big scroll, then obviously put the minimum bid back up. You want to try to snipe without the minimum bid there though, because snipes go up for 500 bid, and if one goes up, you wouldn't be able to see it with the bid at 100k. And on this Lakers filter, you can see Invincible Magic. You can see fan favorite LeBron, who's still a snipe. Anthony Davis, be wary of him because yesterday he was ending at 100k. So just pay attention to his price. If he's ending 130 or below, don't snipe him. If he's anything above that, you can continue to snipe him. Kobe is still a snipe from my experience, and obviously the Invincible Kobe, which is very rare to pop up. Obviously, the new Shaq that just came out, the old Shaq is a buy now, so you can't really snipe him. But I mean, you're seeing the cards right here that you can potentially get. Another filter you can use is going to be Dark Matter Division Southwest. You're going to put the minimum bid to 100K and the buyout to 100K. And on this filter, as you can see, it's only right now, it's only a 2-card scroll. The snipes would pop up between the second Jonas and the first Ja Morant here. So between the second and third card you're seeing, or unless it's posted for 12 or 24 hours, it would be after that. But most go up for 4 hours, so it would be in between the second and third card that you're seeing here, right? That I'm scrolling between. You use this filter to get Dirk, and let me show you who else. We got Dirk, like I said. We got Brandon Ingram, Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, Tim Duncan, Hero Zion. He's still a snipe. And I'm not sure if there's anyone else besides that, but that's a decent amount of cards for you guys to use. I think honestly, if you use this filter, you're bound to get something. You just got to be patient on it, guys. Filters are so diverse nowadays. There's not much competition on filters. Like, people who, unless you have an enabled filter enabled all like I do, there's filters are so diverse, you can get snipes easily. So the next filter you want to use is Point Guard Dark Matter Central, minimum buyout 100K. The reason you do this is because you can see the new D Rose that came out already. Malcolm Brogdon and this D Rose and Grey Hall are not snipes, but you can see the new D Rose. You can see the MJ, right? The point guard MJ. You can see Giannis, not the new Giannis, but the point guard Giannis, and you can see the LeBron, out of position LeBron, the one that plays the point guard position. Now you only have to scroll past what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 cards, and like I said, a 6-card scroll isn't that bad. I mean, it's not great, but to be honest, filters are diverse. You have a good shot at getting this, you know, as long as people are trying to snipe other cards. Now, another filter you can use is going to be Small Forward Dark Matter, minimum bid 100K, minimum buyout 100K. And on this filter, I mean, you set it up like this, right? Boom, small forward, minimum bid, minimum buyout 100K. I'm gonna show you in a minute who you can see. Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, LeBron, Invincible LeBron as well, and Invincible KD. If the video was helpful, consider subscribing. Peace out.